have been interdicted. It's been just 2 months. My wife came back from work, saw me lying in the sofa. The fan is on and the air conditioner is on. She comes close to me and says, "Kweku, now what is that? You see, because you are home and you are not doing anything. Look, don't you know that the fan is on and the air conditioner?"
People, just listen to this story. This is the story of a man. And today we are dealing with Daddy's Pain, Mommy's Joy. That is the program we are on Coda TV Live. Today we have our guest in the studio, but I want you to listen to this storyline of this woman, somebody's experience. We want to know, why will a woman do this to a husband? Why will the husband do that? And what we can all do as men and as people that live in the world. What can we all do? So just listen to this story and let's learn something out of it.
He told me something 4 days ago. I almost cried. He said, told me something 4 days ago. I almost cried. He said, "I have taken care of my family for 30 years. Something happened at work. I have been interdicted. It's been just 2 months. My wife came back from work, saw me lying in the sofa. The fan is on and the air conditioner is on. She comes close to me and says, "Kweku, now what is that? You see, because you are home and you are not doing anything. Look, don't you know that the fan is on and the air conditioner is on?" He said, he went like, "Oh." Then the wife's sister who lives with them said, "Hey, Sisi, but Uncle has been taking care of all of us."
All of us.
So you see, let me tell every man, make money. I am telling you, if your wife is making money, fine.
Make money.
If you understand what Mr. Manti said, that this is our money, it is okay. Some we don't understand, and they will never understand, because they think that when their husbands are making too much money, they are seeing other women and they have enough to give out, and so they will not give. Some of us, our mothers told us, don't give to your husbands. Don't. No. I mean, keep your money. Why are you giving to your husband? It is his duty. He must take care of you. So there's so much we have heard over time. And then as we journey on and we become Christians, so many things are happening. And then they are telling us that the money is ours. Which one is ours?
And which one
and
is
so
yours?
it is time for a lot of relearning, unlearning, relearning, and all of these. Okay. It is time for us to understand that men make money.
Serious.
As I'm sitting here, so I say, I don't want you people to laugh. Make money. If you are not making money, it will take it.
Asafu.
Yes, sir.
Asafu Eji.
Yes, sir.
How is everything going?
We thank God. I'm alive and I'm doing well. I love this topic.
Wow.
I love this topic. Am I looking good or what?
You are definitely looking good.
Thank you for we need to get Coda TV caps.
Oh yeah, we have some already.
All right.
I'm just gonna bring them out.
And I'll be promoting Coda TV, and then we have Coda TV coffee. We have Coda TV everything. You know, it's getting cold, so welcome to Coda TV.
That's right.
I'm excited. I wanna comment on your great work on Saturday. Oh. That was amazing. I know we'll come and talk about it.
Yeah. Talking about that.
Kumawood people.
Yeah.
The Kumawood. I call them
Kumawood.
Oh, Kumawood.
Yeah.
Okay. Asante they showed off.
Oh yeah.
Charlie, the place was packed.
It was packed.
Man, these people they have a lot of people.
And I checked, and the outside was full.
Hey.
Inside was full. Outside was full. To be honest, it was something else.
I was proud to be a Ghanaian.
Oh yeah.
I was very proud to be a Ghanaian. And I was very, very proud to be called an Ashanti man.
Okay, tell me why.
Because look, the display. Look, I've done MCs and all that for different occasions. Yeah. I never pay attention to my history, my culture, but my dad called me and said, "Look, son, you have to get here early." Yeah. I got there, pressure, like now there's pressure everywhere.
I know.
But I got there and I was proud.
Yeah.
For one thing.
Yeah.
Yashen Sodiano.
Oh yeah.
The flag.
Yeah.
I have not paid attention to it.
Oh really?
But when I saw it, the fabric, the design, the symbol in it, we'll talk about it next time. But I wanted to congratulate you and Ashanti people and the new king that have been elected. It's amazing. And my father, I was proud of him.
If you can see this, viewers, you can see this somewhere. it
Yeah,
was great.
It was great. It was great.
Nana Dontin-
Look,
it
it's
was
amazing.
a well packaged event.
It was beautiful.
packaged
It was beautiful. But you did well. You did very well. The sound was great. I got a lot of good feedback for Coda TV.
Wow.
So that's why I want to bring it before we get into this
Wow.
interesting topic. But
Wow.
we will invite the king.
The king will be coming.
The
into
outgoing
studio.
king, Nana Owusu Mensah Abrampa.
Yeah.
Fobi Shiao.
Yeah.
Mia me papa Nana Owusu Mensah.
Papa
Bako pe. Like the great man.
Yeah. So
Through him. Yeah. Yes, this topic.
This topic.
Yes.
You see, this woman has really spoken about a man that has looked after his family for 30 years.
Yes.
Got interdicted at work, like had job
fired.
issues, like he lost his job.
Mm.
And because of this, she's saying that the tone of the wife, when the wife was talking to them, when the man had just turned on the air conditioner and the fan, it was like, hey, why are you, like, the tone of the message and everything was really something. And so this woman, she's also a woman. This is not a man speaking. She's a woman saying they were even told growing up by their mothers and families that don't give your money
to your husband.
It means don't help him.
Yeah.
Leave him. He's a man.
Yeah.
He can do it.
Yes.
Also, what's your take? Why do you think this will happen in the first place?
Greetings to all of my beautiful viewers and people that are out there.
Yeah.
We are speaking from the angle of Christendom.
Yeah.
You know, because the world is structured in such a way that yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. We are living in a world that there's a lot of school of thought.
Yeah.
And I have to also stand in different angle.
Yes.
There are school of thought that we have been taught by our culture.
Yeah.
Which is Ghanaian culture.
And the environment we live in.
The environment we grow in. And so this will not be applicable to everybody.
Yeah.
Because if you bring it to Australia, it's just not so.
It's different.
It's 50-50. You know, there's no
woman, no husband.
Yeah. So
everyone is contributing.
We are speaking from where the lady stands.
Yeah.
Where she's speaking from.
Okay.
Where that lady is speaking.
Happened.
Yeah. So in that school of thought, like in African, if I can even use African continent, because there are different places this case is happening.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, in the modern days, today's society, where people have traveled, I would say that not every home will experience this. So this is old school. This kind of 30,
is past and gone.
Yeah. This old school thought. But if you are in the modern days, 21st century, and you still have this school of thought, I will encourage you, please repent. Yeah, because in this modern days, if that happened in any of the young people's home, they're going to court.
To do what?
Divorce.
Why?
Yeah, because I've looked after you for 30 years and I put my air conditioner on and the fan on and you're telling me not to.
Because now the woman is going to pay for the bills.
So what?
You should lose so much money.
No, today's society is 50-50.
But what I mean is, in this environment where the man is speaking, the woman is talking about, the husband has been solely responsible for the house.
That's
the way
right.
That culture used to be.
Yeah, that. Yeah, and 30 years ago. Remind you,
yes.
It's 30 years ago.
No. The man has been responsible
for 30 years.
30 years.
Yes, so it's 30 years ago.
He started being responsible.
He's
been responsible to today. The 30th year is
that's
today.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
And today, when he has lost his job in 2025, the wife says, why is he turning on the air condition?
Yes.
Because now the woman is paying, because she has kept her money.
Yes.
For 30 years, the woman.
Yes.
Never used her money to support the husband.
Yes.
But now that she has to use her money to pay the bills of what the man has done.
Yes.
Like what the man has used in the house. Now the man is being abused.
Okay. So they got married in 1995.
That's right.
I came to Australia in 1996.
That's right.
Charlie, I'm going on.
Keep going. Still going.
In 1995, the laws were different.
Not too different.
You know, 1995, Massa, where I grew up, the man does everything. My father used to do everything.
Oh, yeah.
In 1995,
Yeah.
But in 2025,
Even though they both have 5s, one has 9.
yeah, you
the other has
understand?
20.
Yeah, so as I said, let's go by that
Yeah, okay.
school of thought.
Yeah.
But now, if you're, because we're looking at the future, if somebody has this mentality, please delete it. Repent. It's not going to work. You're going to destroy your home.
So does it mean that it's possible that such a woman, like the woman was talking about,
Yeah.
maybe her parents from her home told
Yes.
her, when you get married,
Yes, it
don't
was
give
there.
your
It was
money to your
advice.
husband.
It was advice. Even when I was young, when you go to that traditional marriage, when they're giving advice, they even say that
yeah,
if you
She
get
gets
something,
anything,
bring it to your home.
Yeah.
But if you get debt,
for
give it to your
husband.
husband to pay. You know. I don't know why the screen is going like that. but
okay, no, it's all right.
It's all right. You understand?
Yeah.
So the advice, the knowledge there was archaic.
Mm-hmm.
But now, in this, and again, in the research of human race,
Okay,
human beings have short memories.
okay,
Do you understand? We forget. Once you get married and your husband is strong, man, listen. When you're strong and you're able to bring money home, it's all about money. When the money is flowing like milk and honey, my brother, you are treated as a king.
yeah,
Your youthful age, yeah. There's no wonder if you ask them how was your marriage 30 years ago, they will tell you, Charlie, it was bad. No, they are sweet married. But as the car is getting older, yeah,
then
if
the
you
faults
buy,
are becoming more.
even if you buy a car, it serves you at the early stage, the brand new, the smell, everything is powerful. Let me go to creation, the Bible.
Okay,
In the life of Israel, Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse number 10, going down. He said, when you have eaten and are satisfied, praise the Lord your God for the good land he has given you.
yeah,
So when you're married early and your husband is strong and you're eating and this woman was satisfied, no complaint.
yeah,
No complaint. Because their marriage is young. Their children are being looked after. They're going to the best school, everything. So this case study, but 11, watch this. Be careful that you do not forget the Lord your God. Failing to observe this command, this law and his decree that I'm giving you this day. Otherwise, when you eat and are satisfied, and when you build fine houses and settle down, and when you are you have your herds, flocks grow large, and your silver and gold increase, all you have is multiply, then your heart will become proud, and you will forget the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. Yeah? So, this woman has forgotten the good time.
okay,
And Israel did. When they were in slavery, yeah, the worst thing in life that could happen to anybody, that you raise somebody that was in a state of poverty, in a state of reject, in a state of slavery, and then you have brought them up. And once they get to your level, they start putting their hand in your nose
yeah,
or on your eye. Is the worst thing that anybody can experience.
yeah, that's true.
This man, in 1995, he was called Nana Koku.
Yeah,
In 2025, he called him Koku. Why is the air conditioning on and the fan on? In the manner of even he has lost his respect, the tone of voice. Now from honey to Koku.
cool.
Next time she will come, she will pour water on him.
Yeah. So you see, one thing I've realized is this: women, as nice as they are, I think they need a sort of retraining, especially women from a certain background.
Okay.
They need another training about life. The reason why I'm saying this is that women naturally, from where they have come from, are not meant or wired to love. They can't love.
No, they're not supposed to love.
Yes, so they can't do it.
No.
Yes. And so women, what they do that men are misreading is that women only respond to provision.
Yeah, that has been.
And so whenever a woman is responding to provision, she responds with thank you. She responds with, oh, you are good. She responds with, oh, a hug. She will respond with something. She'll respond with cooking for you. She'll respond with giving you a good time. She'll respond with saying you are good, you are the best.
Yeah.
That is all response, right?
Okay.
And so it will take a woman that has retrained herself to understand that when the man is bringing home for you to only respond, the man is breaking his back. It takes only a wise woman like the woman you spoke about the other time to say that, no, I can't only be sitting here and be receiving.
That's right.
I need to also put something in.
Contribute.
And so this is why most women, most men get confused. And they think when one woman they met is expressing herself based on your provision, they call it love. Some men assume that is what love is, but that is not what love is. Not where here. It's all about your provision. So as soon as you cease or you have difficulty in your provision, your treatment changes.
Yeah.
And the treatment is not changing because of anything. It's changing because there's nothing for her to respond to. When you give, she'll respond with happiness. She'll respond with thank you and all that. But if you are not giving anything again, then you lose that expression. Yes. And so you think she's changing. She's not. And so this is why the one great man that I spoke with said, you need to find a way to train a woman in your way before you get married to her.
Okay.
To the extent that one ice cream will be enough.
Yep.
If you start a relationship with Monday, you are giving. Tuesday, you are giving. Thursday is an iPhone. Friday is a whatever. So if constantly you are giving, constantly you will be getting the woman to be a woman.
Yeah.
In quote, where she's only going, oh, thank you, oh baby. You hear these things every day, and that's what makes a man happy. Appreciation. And so if you constantly give that every single day, you ask yourself, for how many years can I continuously give to be appreciated?
Yes.
And so you need to train the woman, not train her as in school her, but once you get into a relationship, be careful how much you are giving.
Yeah.
So that the person, if she really appreciates you for your personality, for your status, for the way you communicate, for the way you appear, then that is enough for her. She will say, yes, this is the person I want. Even though I'm not getting long hair, I'm not getting a new dress, I'm not getting this, I still want this guy.
Yeah.
Then you know that person truly appreciates you. So if you put on top of that the icing, which is the gifts, then your appreciation goes up. If not, remember this, and I look into the camera.
Yeah.
Most women are investors in marriage. They are not partners.
Okay.
Most women, based on the advice given to them, they are here to invest. They are looking for the man, a business with the highest shares, so that when she puts herself in there, the returns will be higher for her.
Yeah.
They are not coming to make you better. They are coming to enrich themselves. They are coming to make their lives comfortable. And remember, most women, especially from where we come from, they come in with baggage. They need somebody that can offload that baggage for them. And so women look for men who can solve their problem for them, not men they can help to become better.
Okay.
That is the average woman.
All right.
But then we also have some extremely good women, like the other woman. This is a woman talking. She said it would take a very good Christian, she said to take a very good believer, not just a Christian. It meant even among the believers, Christians, she's taking a certain small percentage that will still appreciate a man, even though the man doesn't have. Okay. So it's a small percentage. So if you are a man, remember, most women are looking for business companies. Men are companies to women where they can invest. And what are they bringing on the investment? Cooking, which they will do when they are home. So for average women, a woman like this woman she's talking about, she's not going to give her financial support. She's not going to give anything. You have to bring everything because she said her mother has told her not to give her money to support her husband. And so when the woman gets money, it goes to herself and her family.
So
but when the man gets money, that
it's
is
for the
where
family.
the business is good for the woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that in 2025, it's not so.
If you try that as a woman,
Yeah, it's not so. It's
You are
not.
single.
In 2025, it's not so because you'll be single for a long time.
Yeah.
In 2025, it's married is more like equal equity because
Yeah.
the woman also contribute. But in 30 years ago, yes, I'll agree with you.
because you know, even 30 years ago, on the average in Ghana, that was a time education was going on,
Yeah.
girl child education, because
Yes.
that was the time Ghana was trying to transition, getting girls to actually do work.
yes,
Even though a few of them were working, that was
They
when
were all doing most like
household work and petty
no
stuff.
trading in
Trading,
the market.
yeah, a
and
few of
also
them, and even those ones were the single women. I'm telling you,
yeah,
they had no choice
sewing machines
because
and
they
all
were not
that,
trained
like,
in school,
yeah.
so they didn't have many
A lot of
positions.
technical
Yeah.
training was going on. But
That's
having said that, look, if anybody has that kind of mindset, you're just certain to fail.
Yeah.
But the thing about women, let's not bash women too much because some men can also be victimized, or like men can be put into that category, like they are ungrateful. The
Oh, yeah, yeah,
The
that's
thing is
true.
that if you meet an ungrateful person, whether it's a woman or man,
They will just give you
whether
the same
in marriage
treatment.
or in friendship, whether it's in family, if the person is ungrateful, they
that's
are
all.
ungrateful.
Yeah.
They have no memory to remember the good old days.
They have memories,
No, they don't.
but they hate to appreciate other people.
No, they don't.
They know.
They have no memory.
They know.
If you remember,
Viewers, comment.
no.
Ungrateful people, do they remember what people have done?
No,
or
they don't.
remember
They
them,
don't.
but they choose not to
No, they
appreciate.
don't.
So,
Also-
you know one major character of the ungrateful people?
yeah,
One major character is that
they have no memory.
they do have memory, but they hate to appreciate their helpers. And so they don't ask for help.
Yeah,
They don't even want to ask for the help, but they remember what everyone did, but they will rather stay away from their helpers.
Okay.
As soon as they finish their help, they don't mind. It's like, let's assume you brought somebody from Ghana to Australia, an
Yes.
ungrateful person.
Yeah.
If the person came to stay with you the first day in your house,
Yes.
as soon as the person makes money, she's moving to Brisbane.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to see you to say thank you.
Yeah.
She doesn't want anybody to even know it was through you she came or he came to Australia.
Okay.
So so they know, but they find it difficult saying thank you. And some of them is stem from childhood.
Okay.
Parents that give toys to their kids and don't insist for the kids to say thank you. That's where it all starts from.
Okay.
Some of them.
In the Bible, it says that
Tell us also.
this is I'm paraphrasing in Isaiah 65 verse 17. It says, "See, I will create a new heaven and a new earth. The former things will not be remembered,
Yeah.
nor would they come to mind." Okay, so sometimes the former things is gone. People don't remember.
That's
even
human.
the Babylonians.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the song "When I Remember Babylon."
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, the old people remember the building, but the young people were celebrating. But the old people remember how it was in the former days. You understand? So sometimes I'm part of it.
Yeah.
People forget.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people forget.
there.
People forget to show gratitude to people that have brought them to where they are.
Also,
All of
I
us.
disagree. Viewers, please share your thoughts.
Yes, people forget.
Also, how will you forget that somebody brought you to Australia?
Um,
How can you forget?
maybe when you get into a certain place in life,
But how can you forget that you used to be in a certain place?
even the king forgot Mordecai.
That's different. He was
Yeah.
a king.
Yeah, he forgot.
He
So
was a
people
king.
forget. Yeah,
You see, when you
Enti,
help
nipa
great
ye ya,
people-
nipa di ya. Yeah, yeah. See, that's right. What? How do you say it in English? When you have a good life,
A
yeah,
good life can cause
to forget,
forgetfulness.
forget things. So maybe I still remember the people that have helped me because maybe I haven't got to the stage that I'm saying maybe
Yeah.
that I will forget about them.
But do you know?
Because
let me say this
Yeah.
thing: if somebody has forgotten to appreciate, the person is not ungrateful. An ungrateful person is he who knows what you've done and yet refuses to acknowledge.
well, okay,
Because when somebody that is if you are not ungrateful and somebody someone did something great for you and you've forgotten, genuinely. As soon as you see the person, something comes to your mind, you feel sad that you've not appreciated the person. And you will go any extent to get the person to say thank you. So, but an ungrateful person, it can be written in his diary. He will look at it and say, this is a bad memory.
So, look, so the women and men and people, human beings, I'm going in general.
You're right.
We need to pause and remember that wherever you are, however you got there, God used the hand of men for you to get there.
That's true.
I am always pausing to appreciate certain people. Sometimes it's not even money. Sometimes it's just remembering some advice that, like last time I was sharing, that I listened to some old folks and they said, we do it this way, Kwaku. And I'm like, wow. You know, when I was growing up, I Mr. De La Dockley, I used to look up to him. One thing that I learned from him was that he was always there for his children.
Wow.
And I made a vow that when I have my children, I'll take them to school. I'll take them to the soccer. Not all the time, but I will do whatever. Yeah, you know, because it was a good quality.
Yeah.
You know, very good quality. And I was like, wow. So certain people like this, when I become a billionaire, I'll buy them a trophy.
But you know that Koda TV has a program coming up.
Okay.
I've told you about it before.
Yeah.
It is called Celebrating the Unsung Heroes.
Heroes, yeah. We should do it.
And it's coming up very soon.
Okay.
And what we're going to be doing, viewers, we are giving you a heads up, The person might not necessarily have to be a president.
Yes.
Right. But what we hear in the community, that, oh, you know, this man, like Uncle Dela.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done this and that and that. Koda TV will surprise him. Unplanned. We'll call him and say, oh, Daddy, we want to pay you a visit, on and on and on. So he'll know we are coming around. If we can get through some of the kids that will be around, that was great. But we will go just with a simple hamper to say thank you on behalf of the people
I will support
has
that. I will support
and
that.
So if you want to support or sponsor us with the hamper or something, come. And it's going to be captured on camera
of course,
for you guys, viewers, to see it. That there are certain people we need to appreciate.
We have to. There are pioneers in this country, Ghanaians to be precise, that have sacrificed tirelessly.
So after today's program, we will talk a bit about that.
So let's back to the subject. This lady, 30 years ago, she didn't get the right advice. She wasn't schooled in Proverbs woman. You know, that Proverbs 31, verse 10. So a noble woman, you know, has such an amazing character. You see, sometimes one man said, it's not what you give to your husband, it's what you say to them. You challenge them with words. Honey, I believe in you. You can do it.
You are the best at
You're
this.
the best
you can do this.
Person that I've ever known for 30 years. Kwaku, you will come out of this because 30 years ago you had a good job. I know you are amazing dad to my children. You're gonna find a job. Those powerful words, like prayer, sweet words are like honey to the bone, sweeter to healing to the bone. So most women, I would say that they don't know the right choice of words to say to their husband. Men in nature has an ego in us that when you pump us or when you say sweet words to us, we grow, we become more focused and sharp and to do good for our family. No man will go and marry their enemy.
No.
No man will marry unless that person is a witch man. That will marry a woman and want to torment them.
Nobody will want to do that.
No, unless the man is a witch. But every man, 95% of men that sits down and analyze and say, I need my life partner. I need somebody that I will share life with. I need somebody that I can dream with. I can share and build with. I need a wise counselor. Because women have wisdom.
Great one.
Great wisdom. And the wisdom that they will use, wisdom are words.
True.
To build you will make you build a legacy for their children. You know?
In addition to what you're saying, add to what you are saying, you see, men, the strength of a man, is in praises.
Yes.
And so when you go into even the good books, Saul and David, what brought the worst thing? Fans.
Yeah, fans. Yeah. Praise.
Saul has killed 1,000. David has killed 10,000. Then it arose,
and that was the women chanting.
Thank you. And it arose the anger, the fury of Saul, who could not stand Goliath.
Yeah, to chase after David. If he had
that anger to stand before Goliath, maybe he would have won.
Yeah.
But because he was not getting the praise of that time, he remained a king. But that little boy with the motivation of God, David stood up and finished the Goliath.
Yeah.
But here, because the chanting was going on, his fury was so high. And so when you praise a man too much, he can be a very good man or a very bad man. If you praise somebody, you reward somebody that is evil, or they're hoarding, hey, you are strong, you can beat everybody, beat him, do something to him. Before you realize,
you'll kill him.
You'll kill somebody.
Yeah.
In the same way, when he's very positive on things and you give him the same praise, he will perform even beyond what he knows he could do.
Yeah.
I remember when we were younger, we used to play soccer. Sure. When you are in the goalpost and people are chanting the praise and all that.
Oh, I miss those days.
When the ball comes, it doesn't matter which angle, how low. Before you realize you are holding the ball, you break a rib, but you don't want to complain.
I miss those days.
So what we are trying to say here is that people, when there's nothing that brings power or pumps in adrenaline in a man than the praise of his wife. Do you know that one psychologist has said that most men have lost their manhood because of how their wives talk to them when they approach them in bed?
Yeah.
Why? Because your words can kill his manhood in the brain.
No, it has killed them. Not just the manhood, it kills their whole persona as a man to hunt. But because we are hunters. Yeah. We are hunters. And going back to what you're saying in school, those who are from Ghana, remember in the inter-schools, the girls will be on the corner pole. When you hear that sound and your girlfriend is in that crowd and chanting for you,
then
the angle I will score the goal, because I know
you try the shot from
I know that
everywhere.
After the game there's banana and peanuts waiting for me,
and everyone will be surrounding you because you scored the goal. You understand? So people,
let's go back to the basics.
Positive words.
Oh, it's sweet.
Positive words.
It's sweet.
Make a person a better person.
Of course.
Even the kids we have. If you have a kid and you are raising a child and it's all about, as for you, you know nothing, only food. As for you, that's all you know how to do best. We talk like our great-great-grandparents used to talk to us. We forget that that's what has made us what we have become today. Right? And we are doing the same thing in 2025 to our kids without knowing that the environment we are in, when a child outperforms, when the child loses in the contest, the white man will tell the child, don't worry, you are not supposed to win every day. Next time you are going to win. Come on, get up your things and let's go and train. You are going to be the winner next time. Remember, you won this date, that date, so you are going to win next time. Then the child gets up again.
Let me tell you my experience.
Tell us.
In 1996, when I came, I was playing for Liverpool Olympics, right? I was the top scorer. And when we lose, the mothers will come around. I'm crying.
Yeah.
And they're like telling, well done, boys, well done. I'm like, well done?
Well done.
We lost.
We've lost.
In Ghana,
well done.
In Ghana, your coach will be like, look at you.
Yeah.
How hopeless, and look at the way
They're not
you
feeding
play
you
today.
after the match.
Yeah. So I was like, wow.
Yeah.
They're telling us, well done. Well done,
You did your best.
You did your best. Yeah. And boys, come, let's go for McDonald's. They reward us. But the coach will talk to us, boys, we lost.
Because of X, Y, Z.
But let's train, let's restructure.
We go this way.
And then the next following week, my manager will say, score 3 goals for me, AJ. Bang.
It happens.
I scored 3 goals. Because I was like, wow, somebody believes in me.
That's
but it didn't go well with me.
The positive words that came after the loss.
Yeah, even I'm guilty. Sometimes I yell at my kids. The reason why being, let me tell you, is the school of thought.
Yeah.
See, monkeys sees, monkeys do. The way we were raised, the harsh way. Look at even pastors, the preaching.
Yeah.
We are always criticizing ourselves.
Yeah.
Making us feel guilty. Do you know what the school of thought came in my mind that we're going to do?
Tell me.
You know, we haven't even done anything as our generation. Do you know in Deuteronomy, I was listening, in Romans, it was talking about the olden days. In the Bible, people used to sleep with their father's wife.
Yeah.
In the olden days.
Yeah.
We are holy.
Of course.
Please, all this nonsense preaching, you're sinful, blah, blah, blah. We haven't even done anything. I haven't even looked at my neighbor's wife. You know, I get into my car, drive off. Back in the days, you go to the farm, you come back. So this generation, we are holy.
So you see, one
but
thing,
guilty preaching, guilty making
constantly,
robbing us, our mind to think
that we are no good. We amount to nothing.
Are more
we are all
powerful.
Going to hell.
Hell no, you woman dada. Hell no. You woman dada. Well, here we hell.
So you see,
if the lady said make money,
yeah.
Do you know if you don't make money, you lose your mind power?
Of course.
You lose your status in society.
Yeah.
You lose your confidence
yeah.
in society. Because and if you don't make money, you can't even serve God properly.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Oh yeah.
So make money. Do investment. Give me a call. I'll show you strategies how you can use your superannuation to buy a house in your old age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in your age.
Okay.
Super what say we super for 200,000? Dachi. Ehian. We really go anymore. Since can also the bank. Okay, anything I can Hebrew no.
Also, what you say? The time, if motivation makes us better people,
yes,
then it means people. The time we need motivation the most is when we are at our weakest.
That's right.
So, but then unfortunately, when we get to our weakest, we get more blames for how we got to the weakest point than getting more strength.
We focus on the mistakes we made.
Sometimes it's not us.
Yeah.
It's because those of us that focus on the mistakes are people, those of us that were raised in the environment where you were talking about, where you make one mistake, you are told the same mistake 1,000 times before you do one good thing.
Yeah.
Right. But then those that were raised in this environment where even in their mistake, they are told they are doing well. They are trying. They should come back again.
Yeah.
And so what I'm saying here is that the people around us, the people that we are around, when we see somebody going down, let us remember that they need positive words from us.
Thank you.
And so don't expect anybody to do it. You be the change maker. I should be the change maker. If I see that somebody,
change you want to see.
That's right. If I see that somebody is going through a hard time, I should be able to sit back and say, if I'm a Christian, I say, God, give me the strength to go and be encouragement to this person.
That's what the Bible says.
Out there.
That's what the Bible says.
Hey, brother, I know this has happened to you, right? But then I also know that similar things have happened to many people who are still now better people. So this is not your end. You can stand up again. We are with you, right?
Look,
irrespective of whatever. So if a husband in this story has lost a job, my brother, he's thinking a lot. He's regretting, what did I do wrong? How did this happen to me? Why am I at this point? How am I? He's been responsible for 30 years. So being responsible is still in his system. And so he's going to sit down and punish himself with thinking, how am I going to provide for these people? And the same person is thinking of helping. And is the same woman that is insulting him for not being responsible. And so it means the man is going to die early, even though no one is killing him. But somebody's words
are killing him.
And the way the person will look at him when he comes back from work and sees him sitting down. Oh, the worst.
Look at the worst.
Over 30 years. He has worked for 30 years.
That's painful.
And what you can say to somebody who has lost a job is, you've been sitting here in the couch.
Just sleeping. A month.
Just a month. And you are doing nothing in the house. And so that person, you see the man getting up from the house, just walking around, just so that when the wife returns, he will not come and meet him sitting in the couch. And this kills him. Such men will do anything. But the same wife will tell you that you are disgracing her.
Oh, Lord.
So, see, what I want to say here to viewers
men cannot win.
That's why this program is going on.
Yeah.
Daddy's Pain, mommy's joy.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
when daddy will go and get the money and help the house, and mommy's money is her money, and the time you've saved for 30 years.
Yes.
I've spent for 30 years on you.
God help us.
Use a little to help me. And the man, this is not his end. He's not crippled. He's not dead.
No, he's still young.
He's going to look for another job, but you can't fill in the gap till he finds a new job. And you are not even going to give him positive words.
Yeah.
So people, let's know that positive words is what grows and builds people up.
It's all psychology, is all the set of mind that we carry. You know, I always say that if you have a positive mind as a child or growing up in a positive environment, you carry it everywhere you go.
It goes with you.
If you're raised up in a negative manner or you've been taught wrongly, you go and do wrong things. You say wrong things. And words have cost us, you know.
Yeah.
Some words have cost us, some of us, our job, our career, and all that.
Relationships and
stuff. Mind your words. Look, if this man was maybe radical, he would say this is the end of it.
Yeah.
He would just, so words can shape you or make you or build you. It's so amazing
powerful.
that the choice of words that you use in the situation can bring people crying.
Yeah.
The choice of words that you use in the situation can make people clap.
Yeah.
The choice of words you use can make people rise up and go and defend the undefendable.
That's true.
So women, men, including myself, including you, let's learn in building this family, in building this arena of family of men pays, women enjoy.
That is pain.
That is pain.
And mommy's
enjoying. Let's sit up.
Yeah.
What is daddy's pain? What is mommy enjoying? How long do you want your husband to live?
So you can enjoy.
So you can enjoy together. Or do you want this man to become a punching bag that you use your words to kill him early? So you get all these diseases and then he dies early. So it's a great lesson.
Yeah.
And I hope that this woman will repent. And my prayer is that our generation, women, does not think like this.
Osofo, unfortunately, it's going on.
In today's,
I've met people
in today's society.
Look, I have some Nigerian friends, right, that confided in me.
Yeah.
As I speak with you, one of them has run away from home.
Wow.
He came to Australia as a student with a wife, and everything has been put on this guy.
Everything.
In
today's society.
Thing. Yes. And so, like I'm saying,
but the woman doesn't work.
He has vanished from home. The woman does work. And so the guy has left home. He has run.
You see, I told you.
He has run.
I told you. In 1995, the man will stay.
He wished he could do it.
Yeah,
the thing is,
but
he wished he could.
In 2025, you can't.
You can't.
You can't leave. Okay.
One head, two hands.
No.
One ID card, one tax file number. You can't be at 10 places at the same time working.
The aeroplane takes off with 2 engines.
Yeah.
And it is sustained in the air. One engine, it will come down.
If one blocks, everything is down.
It will go, but eventually it will come
drop,
down.
Yeah.
So it makes sense in 2025. In 19, we used to be in the single digit.
During the 19.
Yeah, during the 19, it works. But in 20, it's 2-0. So it means that things have been added.
A lot.
You know, 2025. My sister, you cannot say, I want to leave everything to my husband.
He can't do it. He can't do it.
Even me, I wish that was when I was in 1990s.
Yeah, you wish you can.
Yeah, I said I will marry my wife and then she'll be staying home and all that. We did it for 10 years. But
you can't continue.
I can't.
You can't.
Because she realized that I will die early.
Yeah.
So wise woman, she's doing her small.
That's right.
And
right.
to support the family.
And so one thing I want every woman to understand is the joy of every man is in his wife saying thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. You are the best. And the men also do understand that they can get that appreciation by giving, providing, and being the man of the house. Everybody would like that.
But you want to give to people that appreciate.
That's number one. And number two, you just can't do it.
Yeah.
You understand? Let's assume your rent is costing you $1,000
A week, yeah.
2,000 every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You work and you get paid 3,000. Let's assume 2,005 every fortnight.
Yeah.
So in the 2 weeks, 2,000 is going to rent. You have 500.
What are
You
you
cannot
gonna
even
do
buy
with that?
petrol to go to work again. You have not bought groceries in the house, no electricity, no internet, nothing, and so you just cannot do it.
In 2025, no. If you have that mindset, I play with you, my sister. You're just digging your hole for going into the single club.
And when I checked before we did this program, a lot of marriages have been broken.
Yes.
A lot of homes are broken down.
Yes.
In UK,
Yeah.
in Germany,
Yeah.
in Australia,
Yeah.
in Canada. But in Canada and US and UK is a lot.
The highest. Because the school of thought, like as I said, if you don't know, we don't know. But now we are learning. Yeah. The school of thought is that save your money, build your house, build help your family. But we forget that the men also have a family that he came from. So as long as you are trying to build a house for your family, it's a school of thought.
Yeah.
But now a lot of the young ones, I don't see this. Like those who are married here, born here and all that. They're building like 50-50.
Yeah.
And
Look,
it's
when
going
that
well.
50-50 thing is there, the beautiful thing is that everyone is smiling in the home.
That's it.
And the thing is that even if you do 50-50 or you do 100-100, the understanding is that, let's get 1 2-bedroom house built in your mother's country, town. Let's get
It's a
something
teamwork.
and do
It's a
something
teamwork.
here too. And
It's
let's
a
get one
teamwork.
in a different
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
And so you just happily get things done.
That's right.
One person can be managing the money or another. But as soon as it becomes like, your 100% is our 100%, my 100% is
It's
my
mine.
100%.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hiding. Then it brings stress to the home.
Yeah.
And it affects everything. So thank you so much. And viewers, you share your thoughts.
Yes.
Maybe what we are saying you don't agree.
Maybe what I'm saying most people don't agree, but I apologize if I step on your toe. We're just speaking from our heart.
We are representing other people's ideas. Not necessarily somebody's personal opinion or anything. So there's someone watching us that is gonna ask these questions we are asking. That's why we are discussing it this way. So you also share your thoughts so that other people can also share theirs and we all learn together. If in 2025 everything should be on the man, let us know. If everything should, now with men we are tired. Women should take everything in the house 100%, and then men, we will fix the home. Then we'll see how things
Look,
go. If 50-50 will help,
Yeah.
maybe that will help. Because if you can estimate another, okay, in our house we spend $1,000 every week. We all get paid. Whatever you get paid is yours. But look, we need this much. So bring this, I bring this, then we go. Whatever is left with you is yours, but still is ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because look, let me put this across. If you date a woman, dating, not marriage. If you date a woman, also for 6 months, everything you own, she can claim part of it.
Yeah, de facto. It's a de facto marriage.
Just dating. And so if you are actually married and you think you are hiding something from somebody, your husband, you are only deceiving yourself because what you're afraid of will happen to you.
Yeah.
You're afraid that he will get something from you, right? Your family says, bring everything home. Like maybe me, I'm told, oh, bring everything home. Okay, I'll bring it home. I'll do whatever. It's still mine, yeah? On the last day, if this marriage that you are in does not work, the woman will still claim half of it.
Yeah.
And so why are you killing yourself?
Yeah.
Why don't you rather open things up
And then
let the person know,
Yeah.
and then unless the person says, I don't want anything from you, you take whatever you have. So people, if we want to live in peace, then let us do the needful.
Amen. Amen.
Osofo, your last words.
Well, thank you, viewers. As I said, I will emphasize on it. 30 years ago, maybe this school of thought will work in Ghana, but now in 2025, if you're a young person thinking or contemplating of getting married to a man, this is the school of thought. You are going in there to support him financially, emotionally, every power that you have as a woman to make this marriage work. Don't leave everything on your husband that, I'm just gonna be a wife and just sit at home and cook and do that. No, it doesn't work. You will not get anybody. No man will sign for that contract anymore. That does not exist. Now it's partnership and is going to both of you contributing to have a beautiful home and build a beautiful house together. So to the woman, 30 years ago, yes, you can just treat your husband anyhow and all that. But in this 21st century, if you don't mind your words, if you don't choose your words properly to speak to your husband, then you end up going to a place you don't want to go, which is the court. And these young people, commitment is very, very hard for them. So be wise, read your scriptures, build your home according to the word of God, and be a support, a great support. And husband will love their wife as Christ loved the church. And women, respect your husband. That's all I can say. And go with a positive mind. Go with the mindset that nothing is permanent. The man that is earning 200,000 today can be earning $0 tomorrow. So how do you manage that? How do you look after him? How do you speak to him? How do you, support him with your words and build him up that he will get back again? So that's what I have to say to all the young people out there. God bless you, and continue to tune in and subscribe. And this program was brought to us by
Koda TV.
Koda TV. We don't have our sponsor.
Humanity back to the source.
So the sponsor today, we're not playing his because he called me. Our sponsor. The cherry.
Golden Cherry?
Yeah, Golden
Cherry. He's coming on.
Oh, he's coming on. Okay. Oh, okay.
Golden Cherry.
Golden Cherry. He said I should put more fire. If you're looking to build a house or buy a land or resell, please listen to this ad.
Dr. Laiki. Who here saw the was some cocoa today. Nanso no, media my foot to a cacam de man say, Baby, I would do no ma, and would do Tibet to answer now the was some no. Akokot, and unti, the machinam from Golden Cherry real estate for no more baby, no more for didn't talk. Oh, assassin.
Golden Cherry Real Estate. It's Australian made. So the owner, the CEO is Honorable Ernest Redu. He's Sydney, Melbourne, everywhere. He used to be here, but he has relocated to Ghana. He flies in and out, and he's an amazing guy. He has been doing a lot of work for people in the US, in Canada, in UK. But he said the Australian market is open for people. So Aussie for more mpacho number non say a local number for
Australian one
Aussie for nyina yesema munsom na momwa nti upese usi dine and auto dine and now we renovation and now do dine ma high na sikanen ko bi ho no Ernest bit me iden aboa open so afreme na edgy more details because very close to me as well. It's 0433997137. And then also now the 5% Labour has won, so they're gonna introduce the 5% deposit for properties. Please, next year, I think after the financial year, they will roll it over. So next year, people that wanna buy, please come through and we'll help you. But I'm getting a lot of phone calls about the super.
Okay.
Yeah, Oma mu super. My main can way. Wow, super. Dahwa. Okay. You say aba and na homa krama in your day. Enkenipa. Until super oha. Kwan oha so bitim di iden. Eyi di atofie. Ye di abo nipa bebre a omo aye bi nti. Obi a wo super. Opese wo di tofie anase wo de boa oma. Anase wo di ye project bia no. O frame a Memi kwekweji.
And no one frame.
Mon frame.
Number no say
0433 997137. One frame here untimi nye.
Okay. And I was for baby I did jumadi and be seen in mema remfi share program no subscribe to the channel. Nemom so share Nana Adontim Boatin, the new
king
and the current king of the Ashantis.
Menko friend Adontim Boatin bi.
Debi. Oye Nana Mwa. Nana Adontim Boatin.
That's right.
We share no a jana ode yenso yasida amano. Na wache ne say man are you cool why ade why na efe na asante man so mo Australia de am sa fe na ye ba na ya behwe kwan ye befa so ye ne mo ebedi nkomo na ye ho kwan a mutimi fa so ma ade efe sei eba so
yeah omaya de na coach ahemfofo ni nyina na dobi ahemfofo ni kabo mu kama.
Yeah, it was nice.
Omuyadi and then cry for him for.
Oh yeah, abro for me cry one me and cry for no. Oh man, they came well prepared.
Yeah, well dressed,
yeah, okay, I was on day be share. Bye.